more working gloves, but there's
And they would have put him in a kennel, but we
plenty of
saying
layers.
whenever we go round, like we just
That's
it's
nice.
possible yesterday. Yeah,
They were doing it
yeah.
yesterday as well.
So
I was working. We
really nice.
TS had a big rehearsal yesterday with the two over. So no, I was working, which
it's like
it's a nice day to be
it's
inside.
but it's
It's a very
also
nice day to be inside.
in the area.
Oh, so
The next challenge starts.
195.
Oh, the
Sorry,
new.
it was too much relaxation for 3 minutes. Okay. How fast? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Good afternoon, hello everyone, and welcome to 4 p.m. My name is Dean Stevenson, and each day at 4 p.m. it's fresh music. You might have walked past me today. I've been at the piano, and maybe you've seen this screen where you can see me writing music. You watched me write it, and now you're going to hear us put today's piece together. And this is a thing that happens every day here at Mona, every day that Mona's open. It's fresh music, and today is 388 days. That's not the piece you just heard. We haven't heard today's piece yet, so we're about to do that now. So while we do that, get yourself a drink and get comfy, and we'll stop and start. You'll hear us chatter. We'll have some questions if you have any. Let's keep this an open chat, all about the act of being creative, and question what you do and where you start and where you say when you stop being creative and why. That's the whole talking point about this installation. Why do you stop when you've written one sentence and think that it's not enough yet? One sentence, why not fill 10 pages? My provocation is that I have to sit here and just, I've got a deadline. Because these guys are coming at 4 p.m, I don't have a choice to do nothing. Or everyone says, why don't you just write one note? Or just do nothing every day. Like, that wouldn't be very interesting. It's about me kind of digging in, and I hope you will reflect on your ability to just dig in and just push through all those moments of imposter syndrome or whatever it is that stops you from doing your thing. I've got mine too, don't get me wrong, but I have a deadline. And these fine people who've shown up to play today's piece, would you please thank and welcome them? We have Phoebe, Fran, Janet, and Jono. Right. So after 388 days, there's only so many notes on the piano. I haven't written the same melody twice. I've kind of echoed myself, but not copied. But sometimes other people's music shows up because I'm just playing a chord progression. You know, that's like one day it was a Radiohead thing, and another day it was the theme from Jurassic Park, but today it's like Elgar. There's the things from Elgar just keeps popping up. So I thought, well, I'm going to lean into it. So I've called today, where's Edward? Oh, no, Edward, is that you? Even saying Elgar, because like I'm 20 years in pubs playing drums and bass. How the fuck did I end up writing for a string? I don't know. To say Elgar, I feel really pompous saying it. Elgar. I shouldn't be saying the Chili Peppers or something. I don't know. But anyway, so what you're going to see is the score whiz by on that screen. If you're on this side and you can't see the screen, there's a paper copy of today's score. Let's start to work through it. Edward, is that you? So it's kind of like a one. So it starts with shell. So there's not a lot of written information on this page. It's really simple. So it's just it kind of comes down to you guys to swell and push and do your beautiful thing. It's going to be pretty evident where the themes are when they arise. Lots of ones. Gentlemen first. Is that the A? Yep. Okay. There it is. You can hear it. Oh, there's the Elgar bit there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll go from the top again. So what happens with me is I'm just sitting at the piano and I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just writing functional music. I know kind of the way harmony works and the way that you know the way words work. You can write a letter to somebody and they'll know what you're saying because you know how words work. And that's the same with me with music. I don't know what I'm saying yet. Imagine writing a letter to someone, you have no idea what you're going to say. But you might say, hi, it's me. I'm sitting in my kitchen, everything's fine. You know, that's a nice thing to say to a friend. That's what I do musically. It's like, I'm here in the museum, I'm at the piano, and everything's fine. I don't have the melody yet, but maybe if I sit here long enough, it'll come. So eventually, it'll come if I just write functional music from the top. Here we go again. Viola comes in. Now, was it just me, or did he hear Elgar in that? Yeah, right? Yeah, fuck. How about that? Whatever happened to me? Okay, nice so far? Let's go upbeat, second violin into C. 1. So everyone's got the little red, everyone's just a slight red on that minim, and then everyone's crotchet into D. So from, let's go from C again, upbeat into C, 2 crotchets. There. Okay, B flat, just wanted to be a D all day long. Anyway, you've got there eventually. Okay, everything's fine so far?
Yep.
Good? You're okay so far? Good? Okay, think of a question. If you want to ask anything, you can come, just like, ask the person next to you. So what would you, you've always wanted to talk to a cellist. Like, what would you ask the cellist? How heavy is your cello? How heavy is your cello?
About that.
About that, there you go. It's all science here at Mona. Okay. Okay, good. From letter H?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Now what happened there? Did you actually, yes, I think what you did was we probably should have. Let's have a rest bar of I, because you started playing the bar after I, but let's cut that. So,
Extra bar or just like
no,
just like
as
a
it is, but Fran, second violin, starts playing second bar of I. So
I
as
see.
is, as is,
Yep.
as is. We just cut that first.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, this is
Let's go again from H, please.
Sorry.
Sorry? Is J. It's the second melody of the day. K. Here we go. Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at that. So from second bar of L, third bar of L, give the viola some room to come out the top of there. Third bar of L is the viola. So before L we have two violins and viola all doing diddly 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 diddly. Yep. Okay. And then I'm going to see if anyone has any questions.
sorry, where are we going from?
From you want to go from there or from K?
Okay.
K. Yep. Here we go. Cello has the melody. And hold that V, lovely. So stepping an octave, very nice. When you get to U, kind of like this sort of feel like the second and viola sort of disappear and leave cello and first out there. So yeah, feel like you're coming out of the volume. Thank you. Right. Anybody got any questions? Anyone confused? Is anybody curious about anything they're hearing, seeing? No? That's okay? Good? Good? Lovely? Okay.
I've got a haunted note, but yes. Yeah.
What do you feel like the tempo? Is it too rushy? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Sitting, maybe? sit back a
Given that
bit.
we have these, they sound a bit frantic. So
Okay.
maybe one
Good.
notch
Let's
back.
just one notch back. Cool. Is there anything you want to do again, or should we keep going from where we stopped? We'll keep going from T to the end, and then we'll go back and look at that bit again before we play it all the way through. From T. One, two, W. All right, and that was the last bar. So we got to the end. So let's go back. What do you think about mutes? Will that sound good with mutes? That sort of reserved English, can't have sex tonight, darling, sort of sound. Anyway, let's go back to K and have a look at those with the tempo back a bit to see what those.
Do you want us to put the mute on?
Let's just try this a little bit rehearsal with mutes on, see what it sounds like. The mute changes the texture of the instrument and doesn't just mute it. It's a different. How would you describe what it does to the sound other than muting? Behind the veil. Yeah. Yeah, behind the veil is a good way to describe it. Like I said, movies from the 50s, no one has sex. It's all behind the veil. You don't see it. It's all like, yeah. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. Little K. One, two, about there. One, two. That's a better tempo, I think. Cool. I think that's a better tempo. Yes. Yeah. What do you think about the mutes? What do you think? What do you think? Did you like the sound? You like it? Yeah? Should we play it with the mutes on? Okay, we'll play it with the mutes on. And then maybe we'll play it again with mutes off. So what we're going to do, any questions? Do you want to run it now?
Yeah, run.
Give it a run. We're going to run now from the top. So we'll run today's piece, 388. And so we get to know what it's like with the mutes on. And then maybe what we'll do for a special treat, I want to hear Friday's piece again, which I called, I'm all in that kind of 50s movie thing now, Ingrid and Humphrey. I was imagining all day Ingrid Bergman and Humphrey Bogart on the tarmac in Casablanca as they were parting. We'll always have Paris. That kind of restrained, unrequited love feeling. So we'll play that as well, and then we'll come back to today. So a bit of a bonus, and no one will miss the ferry, I promise. Okay, you ready? Any questions before we play it through? Anyone? No? Balcony people? No? All right. If you've got one listening in you, I do appreciate your attentiveness if you want to go off after this one, please. So thank you very much. There's some recordings you can come and talk to me about, or you can get them from me or up at the shop. We come back over night time in the studio and record things properly. When we go, like, today was awesome, we kind of make some favourites, and we've recorded those as well. So there's also this book, which is a diary of creativity. It's the first 150 days journaled here in the museum, written here, performed here, and then keep a journal. So they're all there with them essays on creativity, lovely pictures, and all of the live music. You can see there's microphones, so we record everything. There's 11 hours of music through that book. So far, there's about 25 hours of music if you add all of the 380 days up. And no one, apart from my mum, who watches the live stream, no one's ever going to listen to that ever again. Not even me. Anyway, there's a bunch of ways to stay in touch with 4PM, just to stay in touch with your creativity and continue to question it. Here we go, day 388. There we are. Thank you, Phoebe and Fran, and Janet and Jonathan. Thank you very much. There you go. That was today's piece called Edward, Is That You? There we go. Wow. Any questions? No? Good. Okay, so let's for sort of shits and giggles, let's play for Friday's piece. I call it Ingrid and Humphrey. We'll run through this one and then we'll play today's again with mutes off and see if it makes a difference to you. Okay, here we go. Oh God. Oh, home. There you go. I've gone through so many. Yes. Yeah, you're getting three. Sorry, lots of three today. Yes. Yeah. Three with mutes on. Two. There we go. Hey, start reading, like just reading it off the page. That deserves a double. For Phoebe, for Fran, for Janet, and for Jono. Wow. Yeah, wow. Ingrid and Humphrey, there you go. Together at last. Okay, thank you very much for your time. Now we'll run one more time, today's one more time. We'll do it without mutes to see if you like it any better or worse. Thank you for your time. Come and have a chat with me if you like about the recordings or the book, or check out the shop upstairs. Have a lovely week, and thanks for coming. Okay. Maybe back a little more in tempo, yeah. Give it some. Thanks, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you, Phoebe. Thank you, Fran. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Jonathan. Have a lovely week, and that's 4 p.m. for today. Cheerio. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ball boys.